The impeachment scam is over. They won't stop there. But at least for now, we're done with it. The vote was 57-43, 7 Republicans. Burr from North Carolina, Collins from Maine, Cassidy from Louisiana, Murkowski from Alaska, Romney from Utah, Sassy from Nebraska, Tomei from Pennsylvania. Now, Tomei and Burr are retiring. Cassidy and Sassy have just ended their career. I think Romney has too. Murkowski was always on thin ice up in Alaska. Collins just got reelected. She doesn't care. She's probably not going to run for reelection anyway. Burr even had the nerve to say one of the reasons that he voted against Trump was his conspiracy theories about how this wasn't a fair and free election. I don't know what planet he came from, but when Pennsylvania sends out 1.5 million absentee ballots, and they get, 2.1 million back? And then Pennsylvania, I don't know if Pittsburgh did, but Philadelphia, Detroit, some others kicked all observers out. They've just legitimized this whole process, this whole election process. And then what's happening in Arizona is ridiculous because the Arizona Senate will take them to court. The county supervisors will go to court and then they'll agree to release them. I've seen 2 or 3 reports on, that the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors agreed to, release the machines and the votes and everything else. And, this was like last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm like, I haven't heard anything more about that. What's going on with that? So I did some research into it, and they go to court and agree to release it. And then when they get back into their seats, they refuse to release it. And mind you, 4 out of 5 of these people are Republicans. Don't even get me started on Georgia or Las Vegas or Milwaukee. I can't believe Burr had the nerve to say that. This is precisely why Democrats have been able to steal elections for all these years. Because Republicans don't have a backbone to fight them. In what was obviously the most crooked election in the history of the country, for a leading U.S. senator to get up and say questioning that was a conspiracy theory, and this was a fair and free election, is beyond me. You're just legitimizing everything the Democrats have done. And if there's no consequences to it, they're going to do it again. And Don't look now. But Democrats are acting like they're not scared of elections at all. I wonder why. I wonder why. Meanwhile, every one of these senators just completely ignore our city's burning for the last 7 months by Antifa. Completely ignore it. It's uncalled for. The full press ability to go after the people at the Capitol, and I've watched a video of it. It was led by Antifa, at least a violent part. No Trump supporter is going to beat a cop with a fire extinguisher. And then there's a lot of confusion over that. Is he was telling his family the next day he was just fine, and then all of a sudden he's died. So I don't know what's going on with that. And I guess, one of the persons that died had a stroke. Another one somehow got trampled. Another one was shot by a cop. To my knowledge, that's the only ones that died. If this was a resurrection, well, Lord help them when they get to see a real one. But they're taking steps to make sure that doesn't happen again. They're taking steps to formally make elections so they don't matter anymore. And the American people are going to have to go through an army to question it. We're in new territory here. Even Civil War and reconciliation wasn't like this. We're in new territory, and they're not letting off the gas. They are not letting off the gas. I'm really afraid of what's going to happen here real quick. It's not going to be a good thing. I can tell that the American people are at their rope's end, and they're mad, and they're not going to take it. And for these sick, spineless Republicans to justify this action by the House and the Senate is downright despicable. And we're going to have to wait and see. Make sure you have your supplies prepped. I got a feeling we're going to need them. Sad day for America, to be quite honest with you. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye.